Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Lord, yes.
Can't be no punk in this.
That's right. That's right.
Mighty men don't back down.
That's right.
I have my motives right. I got a skill set, and I continue to develop my skill set. In the battlefield, you might as well call it the practice field too. Oh, that worked. I'll do it again. Oh, and it keeps working. And then I'm gonna add a little twist to it. And then you know what? I might even put the shield down. I might get 2 swords in both hands.
All right.
Because I'm a mighty man of God. I'm willing to try something new.
Say it.
But let me go back to my points. Who's in your corner? Can you imagine having somebody cut throat like that, backing you up? I'm like, there's somebody you in my corner? This is nice.
Yes.
But then I give you point number 2. If you think about who's in your corner, let me ask you, what example are you providing?
Yes, there you go.
Point number 2. Because people don't follow someone that isn't going anywhere.
Amen.
But what example are you providing?
Yeah.
One of my personal philosophies is that I lead by example.
Yeah.
I do speeches in school. I do my demonstration speech. I love making a turkey and cheese sandwich. And we have samples. We do samples. But you know, the idea is I want you to do a speech. I want you to have an intro, body, conclusion. Well, guess what? You don't know what to do? I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
I'm going to literally show you. I stopped to think about the leader.
Yeah.
Because the leader had to be a mighty man in order to attract other mighty men.
That's right. That's right.
What was David? This boy started way before 15.
Yes.
Wouldn't be surprised if he was born in the field, just born to be a shepherd, just as a baby, just throwing sticks around, just getting ready for a slingshot, just getting ready for it. He was noticed and put on display when Goliath showed up.
Yes.
But he had the skill long before because he had a worshiper's heart.
Yes.
Thank you, God.
So he literally did work. And then after Goliath, he was put into a position of leadership, but now he's continuing in that. And it keeps saying the verse in chapter 18 of 1 Samuel, he behaved himself wisely.
Yes.
And we have to be people of integrity.
Amen.
We talk about the story about him and Bathsheba and the bad choice he made and the payment that came with it. But he was still a man of integrity. He had a lapse in judgment, but he still was a man of integrity.
All right.
And I'm not going to take that away from him.
Thank you, Lord.
He was spirit-filled and spirit-led.
Yes.
And there are times when it's documented, when he did sought the Lord, do I pursue, do I go forth? And God said yes. One time he said, go, Lord, do I go? He said yes, but not the way you came. We're going to do a different thing here. We're still going to win. And then when he didn't seek out the Lord, they were lost. So he had to remember.
Yes.
But he was still a man of integrity because he was a man after God's own heart.
Yes. Yes.
But you got to be that type of man to be able to attract those type of people in your corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as a leader,
Yes.
what kind of example are you doing? Validate your people. Put that value out there. A thank you is a good start, and always maintain. And I appreciate you is a necessity. But let me tell you how much they value you, so you have to value them and do it openly.
Yeah.
Because something happened with these. Just these 3. He had more, but let me tell you what these 3 did. Because they valued their leader.
Yes.
They were down in the cave. Hey, boss, how you doing? What's going on? You know, the usual, maintaining, just, it's been a fight, but then again, I've been fighting all my life. You know, honestly, I would love a good drink of water from home. I would love a good drink of water from home. I'm just casually talking.
That's right. Just casual.
But my corner says, is that going to make you happy? Would that really make... They didn't say this conversation. They were just thinking, boss wants some water from home. Shoot, you know what? Hey, yo, bruh, you game?
Yeah.
Get it on. That's worth it.
Throw that show.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
boss wants some water. So, all we gotta do is go across here and go around there and go down in there. You straight? Oh yeah, I stretched it out. Oh, opposition! I was ready for you. Hey, man, you got it? I got it. Hold on. All right. It's sealed. All right. You know we came through opposition. We might have to fight a little. Man, I ain't no punk.
Go ahead.
All right.
Hey, boss. Hey, we did something for you. Here's that water you asking for.
Look at God.
Are you crazy? No. Hold on. Let me process. You know we in a fight. You know we got a big army. We've been fighting forever. You all took the time to go through the enemy line. And when you go through a line, you see somebody. At least one person. You see a couple, 2, 3 people. And you went to get me something that I thought was precious, but I wasn't serious. I really wasn't serious. But you risked your life to go get me something just because you value me that much.
Yes.
You see me as valuable.
Yes.
This is like blood money. I can't, you know what? I'm going to do the biggest thing I can do. I'm going to give it to God.
Yes.
Because you all gave me something precious.
Yes, Lord.
And as I read in my commentary readings, the men thought him, again, so valuable to do it. But then they also said, look, I know for a fact that I'm going to get the water and I am coming back.
Yes.
I know my skill set. I can do this and bring results. So he poured it out as a drink offering from God. And then he learned not to be careless with his words because I don't want them to do this again. But God continued to keep my men.
Yes.
So who's in your corner?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what they can do. Because love will make you go beyond your boundaries.
Yes.
Love will cause you to continue when you really don't have any fight left.
Yes.
Love will cause so much to happen.
Yes.
But you have to be the first one to show it.
Yes.
Thus, what example are you providing the people that are following you?
Yes.
And then point number 3, first closing. Where to next? What's next? Where do we go from here? What's the vision? Short term? Long term? Fathers have to have a vision for their family.
Yes.
Leaders have to have visions for their companies.
Yes.
If you have a group of people, if you have one person following you, if you are a leader, you got to have a vision.
Yes.
See, the short-term vision was, don't die.
Yes.
Because what am I really doing right now? Well, I'm waiting. See, I refuse to kill the man of God. I know I can, but that's not, I ain't called to be doing that. No, I have to stay out of Saul's reach because he's trying to kill me. But I also have the other enemy who's fighting all of us. So I got stuff going on every side. So right now, the real short-term plan is just to stay alive.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm just trying to stay alive because I know the long-term plan is I'm supposed to be king.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be king.
Yes.
I was anointed in front of my brethren by Samuel the prophet. If God gave me a clear vision,
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
there are steps that get me there.
Yes, Lord.
But I have to have that vision, and I have to rehearse it, because honestly, who wants a leader that's not going anywhere, or that doesn't know where they're going, or why they're going in that direction?
Right. Amen.
I'm not going to kill 800 enemies for nothing.
Yes.
Amen.
Everything I've been doing and continue, I am putting my life on the line.
Amen.
I believe in your vision.
Yes.
Short term and long term. We're going to live. Yeah, that's
Amen.
right. But I believe in your long term vision.
Thank you, Lord.
When you say God gave it to you and you know it was from Him, we have to do reassessments. We have to do benchmarks. We have to fine tune the vision, because honestly, he was made king over a certain period. So he was king for 7 years, and then he had to be brought king over all of Israel. So that was the remaining, 33, because it was 40 years total. Yeah. So there are some steps that are in between the beginning and the end. But to be honest with you, mighty man, maintain. You have people.
Yeah.
Who are they? Motive? What's their skill set? How close do you let them? Because if I were to go on and read just verse 18, and Abishai, the brother of Joab, the son of Zeruiah, the chief among the three, another group of three, he did other stuff. He slew 300 people. But was he not most honorable of three? He was the captain, but he did not attain unto the first three.
All right now.
So there was different degrees. There were different levels. Everybody's not supposed to be in your inner core.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, when you think about that boxer in that fight, they got all these people in the stands rooting for them, but only about 3 people are in the corner.
That's right.
Because everybody can't be on the corner. Everybody can't be right on top of you to help you get through and win. And my third closing. Who's in your corner? What are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
What type of mighty man are you?
Yes.
What have you done?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yes.
Because they had to watch David. They learned from David. I mean, you know, I thought I could fight. But then I saw this man of God. Oh, I like that thing that he did. Oh, well, let me try. Hey, yo, Joe, box with me, because boss is trying something. I like what he's trying, and I want to try that too. We talk about that battle that happens a couple chapters before. David was fighting, but he got tired. But he had trained so many mighty men. They were looking out for their leader. And just when he was in a moment of just physical weakness, somebody came in and got between him and the enemy, like, ah! Yeah! Because my leader was a mighty man, and he taught me to be a mighty man. You gotta have a posterity. You gotta have a posterity.
Follow my lead.
Because if I train who's watching me, who's following me, then they'll be what I need for them to be for me.
Yes.
Thank you, God.
And I don't know when I'm going to need it.
That's right.
Right?
And it doesn't have to be a lot of people.
Yes.
But it's got to be the right people.
Yes.
It's got to be the right people.
Yes.
And then lastly, with all that we have done,
Yes.
what are we doing it for?
Yes.
What's the next step? What's next? Take the time to go back and sit down and ask God again, Father, shall I continue? Shall I pursue? Is there a change of course of action? God will answer you. He will tell you.
Yes. Yes.
The word is clear. Write the vision.
Yes.
Make it plain.
Make it
Because the plainer, easier it is to understand, the
Yes.
easier it is to keep the people in my life.
Yes.
Yes.
So I charge you, mighty man, maintain. God has need of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Mighty man, maintain. The church of God needs you.
Yes.
Mighty man, the people outside of church need you
Yes.
to live the life, to be the example, to be a teacher when they don't know what to do, to be a validator. Speak a word into people's lives.
Yes.
Your words are important. David's words were important. The words are what moved the men to go for the stuff, for the water.
Yes.
Words.
Yes.
But a heart. So maintain, continue, and let God lead you.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Maintain, mighty man. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.